Have you ever been standing in a supermarket aisle just staring at a huge wall of products and you freeze? You know exactly what you want, but you have no idea how to ask for it in English.
Oh my gosh, all the time. Or what's worse, you finally get the courage to ask for something and they point you in a completely wrong direction because you used like one slightly wrong word. It's so embarrassing.
Exactly. Well, fear not, our wonderful listeners, because today we are going to solve that problem for you.
That's right. Welcome back, everyone, to...
English with Adam. I'm Adam.
And I'm Veronica.
And in today's episode, we're giving you all the essential English tips, phrases, and vocabulary you need to navigate the supermarket with total confidence.
I am so ready for this. Let's start at the beginning. You walk in, you grab your cart or your basket, and you have no idea where to find the milk. What do?
Okay, great starting point. The first hurdle, asking for help. You need to find an employee, someone who works there. You can usually spot them by their uniform or name tag.
Right.
Now, you could just say, "Where is the milk?" And that's fine, it's grammatically correct, but to sound a bit more natural and polite, you'll want to soften it. Start with, "Excuse me."
Always a good start.
Then you can use phrases like, "Could you tell me where I can find the milk?" Or, "I'm looking for the milk, could you help me?" It's just a little bit warmer.
Okay, that makes sense. It sounds less demanding. But what if you don't even know the English word for what you want?
Excellent question. Technology is your best friend here. You can pull up a picture on your phone and say, "Excuse me, I'm looking for this. Do you know where I can find it?"
Oh, that's brilliant. So simple.
It really is. And it's also helpful to know the names of the different sections of the store. For example, fresh fruits and vegetables are in the produce section.
Produce section. Got it.
Milk, cheese, and yogurt are in the dairy aisle. Bread is in the bakery section, and things like ice cream or frozen pizzas are in frozen foods.
And what do you call the big rows of shelves?
Those are aisles, spelled A-I-S-L-E. The S is silent, so the employee might say, "You'll find pasta in aisle 7.
Aisle 7. Okay, this is so helpful already. But what about the really intimidating parts, like the deli counter?
Yes, the deli or the butcher counter. This is where a lot of learners feel nervous. The key here is knowing how to ask for specific quantity.
Right, because they have all the meat and cheese behind the glass.
Exactly. So in the US, we often use pounds. You can say, "Can I get half a pound of turkey breast, please?" Or if you want a specific number of pieces, you can say, "Could I get 6 slices of provolone cheese?"
Okay, half a pound or by the slice. What if they ask you how you want it cut, like thick or thin? That one always stumps me.
A very common question. You can be specific. You can say, "Could you slice it thin, please?" Or "Not too thick, about medium." And here's a pro tip. You can also use your fingers to show them the thickness you want. Just hold up your thumb and index finger to show them.
Oh, using a visual cue. That's so smart. It avoids any confusion.
It really does. Communication is more than just words. After they get your item, they'll usually ask, "Anything else for you today?"
And I can say, "No, that's all, thank you."
Perfect. Or, "Yes, I also need," and then you continue your order. Simple, direct, and polite.
Okay, I'm feeling way more confident about the deli. What's next? What about understanding the labels and the prices? Sometimes there are so many signs.
Another great area to cover. Let's talk about dates first. You'll see things like best before, use by, or expiration date.
They all seem to mean the same thing, but do they?
Not quite. There's a subtle difference. Best before is about quality. The food is still safe to eat after that date, but it might not taste as fresh. Use by, however, is a safety warning. You shouldn't eat food after the use by date.
Wow, okay, that is a really important distinction. Good to know.
It is. Now for offers and sales. You'll often see signs that say, "Buy one, get one free." This is so common that people shorten it to BOGO.
BOGO, I've seen that. BOGO. So you just grab 2 of the item and 1 of them is free at the checkout.
That's the idea. You might also see signs like 2 for $5. meaning if you buy two, you get that special price. Other key words are on sale, special offer, or reduced. All good words to look for if you want a good deal.
This is like a secret code to saving money. I love it.
It really is. Alright, so you've got your cart full of BOGO deals and perfectly sliced cheese. You're heading to the final boss, the checkout.
Dun dun dun.
So, you put your items on the conveyor belt. The person working there is called a cashier. They'll probably start with some small talk, like, "Hello, how are you today?" Or, "Did you find everything okay?"
And you can just answer simply, right? Like, "I'm good, thank you," or "Yes, I did, thanks."
Absolutely. Keep it simple. Then comes a very important question. Paper or plastic? They're asking what kind of bag you want.
And nowadays they often ask, "Do you need any bags?" because a lot of people bring their own reusable ones.
That's a very good point. Environmental consciousness is changing our vocabulary. So, after the bag situation is sorted, they'll tell you your total. Your total is $42.53. Then they'll ask you how you want to pay. Will that be cash or card?
And if you use a card, there are even more instructions, right? The little machine has words on it.
Right. The cashier might say, "You can insert your card now," or "Go ahead and tap." Tapping your card means using the contactless payment feature. The machine itself might say, "Insert, tap, or swipe." Just follow the prompt.
Okay, that's not so bad. One last thing they always ask me is about a rewards card.
Yep, they'll ask, "Do you have a rewards card with us?" or "Can I get a phone number for your account?" If you don't have one, a simple "No thank you" is perfect. And that's it. You've successfully checked out.
Wow, breaking it down like that makes it seem so much more manageable. It's really just a sequence of predictable questions and answers.
That's the secret to so much of language learning. These situations are scripts. Once you learn the lines, you can perform them with confidence.
I feel like I'm ready to go tackle the supermarket right now. I'm actually excited to go to the deli counter.
That's the spirit. We really hope these tips help all of you on your next grocery run. Remember, practicing these small interactions built a huge amount of confidence over time.
It really does. And if you all found this episode helpful, we would be so grateful if you could give us a thumbs up or a 5-star rating wherever you're listening. It helps other learners find us.
And please, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. We would also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us what's a situation in the supermarket that you find tricky in English.
Yeah, let us know. We love reading your comments. Thanks so much for tuning in to English with Adam.
We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.